Hey there, Rebus Forever here with my preview of Dreadnought, based on the beta so far. Probably a bit preemptive, but I thought it was worth saying some things about. So, here goes. Do you like spaceships? I mean, if you don't, you're probably on the wrong channel. Do you enjoy the free-to-play grind? Because if not, turn back now. Do you enjoy bizarrely small squad sizes for you to form with you and your two buddies? Then this might be the spaceship-themed addiction simulator for you. Dreadnought is a free-to-play game in which you control large spaceships. Anyone expecting to learn about the history of naval military developments in the 1900s might need to look elsewhere. If you've ever played a free-to-play game, then you understand the setup, but for anyone who's been taking a break from gaming for the last 20 years, free-to-play means skipping the entry fee, but with progression in-game limited compared to those who do pay. During the early stages, you will advance quickly, with progression becoming slower the longer you play, encouraging you to spend a bit of real currency here and there to maintain the momentum of your earlier gains in new ships. All this while having to convince yourself that you could stop any time and that you don't have a problem. I've grown fairly used to free-to-play games, but if any of what I've described morally offends you, then this game isn't for you. You might want to steer clear of these other games too. The game itself consists of a hangar where you manage your space captain, ships, game modes, and perhaps most importantly, the place where the devs get to advertise market products and generally shill at you. From here you can opt to fight with random allies or with two of your buddies, assuming you have that many. The battle modes are standard fare, minor alterations provided by game modes that will change the dynamics slightly by adding an AI to protect or kill, but despite this the games are effectively most often won by the team that stays alive the most whilst making the other team not stay alive the most. The game's ships work like giant hoverboards or hover tanks, having slightly less realistic feeling physics than the hoverboards found in the Back to the Future movies. The unusual physics can lead to you getting stuck on the occasional bit of scenery, or an ally smashing into you and ramming you into the open, which can cause a bit of frustration. The only game I've played like this is Fractured Space, which feels a lot more like it takes place in space with spaceships. But for me, so far, Dreadnought's smaller maps, tighter and more involved combat, and shinier aesthetic win out. The game is in beta at this time, and more modes could be added and the physics tidied up further. But even now, I'd say it's good clean fun and worth a download. Thanks for watching.